I am Sophia Casey, international award-winning speaker, corporate trainer, and dynamic executive coach. I am all of that and then some, and I praise God for my and then some, because I say my and then some is his favor on my life. It is my mojo. It is my magic fairy pixie dust of inspiration, all of which he gave to me. All of which I'm not sure why I deserve it, but all of which I am so grateful to have. So grateful. So hello, hello, hello. Good day, good day, good day. Today I want to talk about, which do you choose? Do you choose to worry or do you choose to believe? Because remember, this week we are talking about manifesting miracles, and you guys, my goodness, I am just floored by all that you guys are up to. I am floored by what you guys are creating. Like, it blows my mind. I know I'm in this line of work all the time. I do this all the time. I've been doing it for a while now, right? I'm still amazed by how good God is. I still get amazed. You guys have been rocking it out. So remember, we are on this path. We are focused on laying the planks of foundation as if we're building a house. We're building a house. And remember, we talked about, a house divided does not stand. Now, in the Bible, when it talks about that, it's talking about mainly relationships. But when I say a house divided does not stand, I mean, on one side, you're worried, you're keeping yourself stressed out, you're staying up all night, right? Worrying about something, living in fear. And then on the other side, you're like, oh, I'm believing. I have faith. I believe that this is going to happen. I believe that my dreams are going to be reality. I believe that I can actually pursue this goal and actually have it come to fruition. That's what I mean by divided. And we don't want that. When we have a rickety foundation, remember I've been talking about, when you have a rickety foundation, a house can't stand on that. No. We want to make sure we lay planks of a foundation, a strong foundation that's actually going to withstand when we get nervous, when we run into fear, when we run into obstacles, because it'll happen. It happens when we actually are confronted by the circumstances of life. What's going to help us keep going? What's going to help us keep pursuing our goals? Okay, so people ask me all the time, how is it that your clients are always winning? And how is it that you're always winning? And here's the thing I say all the time, we're not always winning. We're not always winning. And sometimes we get discouraged. But here's the thing, we don't stay there. And it's because of the tools and the techniques that I share and the strategies that I share with my clients, and that I try and, with the best of my ability, to follow myself. Okay, and at the same time, yes, we are human. So one of the ways that we keep going, that we keep winning, that we keep pursuing our goals, right, with success, is because of this, that foundation laying. And one of the foundations is the power of manifesting miracles. Manifesting miracles. I want to share that I had a client who took my Secure the Bags course, took a $147 course, and landed a contract for $21,000. Who can get excited about making $21,000 in a month? Give me some hearts. Even the wealthiest of people can still get excited about having $21,000 in 1 month, okay? From just going after one corporate contract. And that corporate contract is actually still going to continue to pay off for her, okay? Because now she's actually been asked to submit a proposal for a much larger contract, right? For over $200,000, $215,000. So look at that. From $147,000. Now, she's also my private client, so she gets a lot more than what's actually in my course, but still $21,000. And my other client who just landed a contract with the student, what is it called? With students, the school district, with the school district in her area, okay? So the course is called Secure the Bag. Secure the Bag. Yes, it is. Secure the Bag. And it is focused on landing corporate contracts with ease. Guys, it doesn't have to be hard. That grinding is not a good look. It's just not a good look. It makes you look old. We don't have time to be grinding. All right, we don't have time for that. Nothing wrong with having your hustle on, right? Getting your hustle on. But I'm talking about we don't want to be grinding and struggling and clawing, right? I don't believe we're supposed to live like that. So in the Secure the Bag corporate contracts course, I teach you guys how to land corporate contracts with ease and flow, with just a few simple steps. Do you have to do some work? Yes, you have to do some work. Yes, you do. But it's not hard stuff. It's not hard stuff. And these clients are like literally blowing my mind by taking, I know it works. I know it works, but it's still wonderful to see how easy it is for them to actually land corporate contracts. So anyway, that's my praise report. So today, I'm asking you, what is it that you're throwing back? So what is it? What is it that you're throwing back? Because when we start talking about manifesting miracles and wanting good things coming to our lives, right? Start talking about our goals, setting very measurable, very defined goals. And that's what you guys have been doing with me, setting very, very defined goals. And you know what I'll do? You throw out a goal, I'm going to help you, support you by actually having you break it down to its granular level to make sure that it's actually something that you can measure. Okay, and we'll talk a little bit about that. So what is it that you're throwing back? Thinking about worrying or believing. I believe, like I said, you can't have the both. You can't have both. You can't have both. So if you can only have one, when you think about your goal, right? You think about, I really want to finish this book. I really want to land this new job. I've been talking about this raggedy job for 30 years. Yes, I actually know someone who has. I've been talking about this broke down job that I absolutely don't even like, but I've been talking about it for 30 years. Can you imagine finally creating something different? Not just giving up on yourself and being like, yeah, this is it. I might as well coast on to retirement, right? Can you imagine creating something that fuels you, that brings you more than just happiness, because happiness is temporary, but actually brings you joy, going after that career, getting that house that you want. The other day, one of you guys, I asked for an example, and one of you said that you were, your goal was to buy a new house, Can you imagine having that house and having it with ease and flow and not grinding and clawing to where you get in the house and you can't even afford to put any furniture in the house? Worry or believe? Which one do you choose? Worry or believe? Do you choose to worry or do you choose to believe? When we start talking about, like we've been talking about all week, manifesting miracles, and I'm telling you, my clients and I are just rocking it. Okay, we are manifesting those miracles this week. We are not playing. So do you choose to worry or do you choose to believe? Because I honestly believe they cannot coexist at the same time. Now, how do you, so that sounds really nice, right? You're like, okay, Coach Casey, that sounds real nice, but I can't help but to worry. I can't help but to worry because I have bills to pay. I can't help but to worry because I don't know how to pursue that promotion. I don't know how. I've been trying to do it all this time. It hasn't worked. Okay? I don't know how to write that book. I don't know how not to worry about it. I don't know how not to worry about my children being able to go off to college. I don't know how to not worry about that. So how is it that I can change that? And what I'm going to suggest to you guys is what I talk about a lot, right? My thing is, look, if something ain't broken, you don't have to fix it, right? And one thing I know is that these strategies that I am sharing with you guys, okay, that I work with my clients around, they work. You'll hear me say it all the time, so much so that my friends and colleagues, they say it too. They tease me all the time. They're like, we know, Sophia, the work works. Because I say it so much. The work works. And it's true. The work works. You got to be willing to do the work. So when you are in a place of worrying and you're like, you're up at 2, 3 o'clock in the morning, ping me because I'm probably writing. Okay, you're up at 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning, you're worried. When you're in that space of worry, you can't create. You cannot create. So the best thing for me, besides having faith, besides praying, besides meditation, besides visualizing how I want things to go, one of the best things, hello Noor, one of the best things in my opinion, is to be in action. So it's like, do I choose to worry or do I choose to believe? So, okay, I choose to believe. I heard you. If you choose to believe, if you choose to be a believer rather than a worrier, okay? And I want you to think about that one specific stretch goal that you're working on. If you've been working on one specific goal with me, because I always ask you to think about one stretch goal, I want you to choose something else. Choose another stretch goal, okay? Because I know you have more than one, right? You have more than one, right? Okay, all right, all right, all right. All right, great. The best way to deal with worry, in my opinion, to stop the worry, is first of all, certainly to believe, to just declare it. And sometimes we have to speak things into existence as if they are so. Sometimes we have to just speak it out loud and say, I will do this. I will have this. This will go my way. This will happen. This will be because I say so. I am successful. Remember we were talking about I am statements. I am a successful entrepreneur. I have all the financial abundance I need. My every need is met. So sometimes it starts with speaking things as if they are so. Okay, that's part of it. The other part, which happens to be one of my favorite parts, is action. And I said it yesterday, and I'll say it till the end of time. Here's the thing. You need to be in action every day. If you're finding yourself really worrying about stuff, worry, you're up at night, you're twiddling your thumbs, you're losing your hair, right? You're getting stomach cramps when you have to go to work. I have a friend who literally almost like gets sick. Like not almost, she does. She gets sick, she gets cramps and things like that. Stomach aches, stomach cramps when she has to go to work, when she's at work, because it's that stressful. It's a stressful environment. So the thing I would share with her is, how about creating something new? I'm not saying go into your job and be like, I'm out, deuces. Don't you say Coach Casey told you to leave your job, because I did not say that, right? Right? Some of us are in relationships that have our stomach in knots. It's not healthy. It's toxic. I am not saying Coach Casey said, don't go home tonight and be like, Coach Casey said, deuces. I did not say that. I'm not saying that. What I am saying is for you to figure out a plan. For you to figure out a plan to turn it around, right? That's all goal setting is. That's all it is. That is why I get paid the big bucks. I get paid the big bucks. And lucky for you, you don't have to pay me big bucks because I'm running some specials right now, okay? And they're on the Sophia School as well. So, but that is why I typically get paid quite handsomely to support people around goal setting, right? Here's the thing. It doesn't have to be hard. And so I'm giving it to you for free. Now, you're only getting a snippet of it, but that's okay. You're getting that for no charge. So you're welcome. Not a problem. Not a problem. All right. So to counteract this worry, the thing is that one of the suggestions I have for you is for you to actually be in action. Be in action. So here's the thing. I want you guys to tell me one stretch goal that you're working on. One that you're working on, but you're kind of worried about. So tell me what that stretch goal is. Tell me what the worry is. And I'll think of one for myself too, because I always like to use an example. See, I don't just talk. I don't just talk the talk. I walk the walk. I do the work. I do the work. And I get confronted and I go backwards sometimes. I do some of the same things you guys do. I'm no different than you, except that I've had more years of transformation. So, but I am human just like you are. It says, I'm going to complete my book this year. Okay, so I imagine like he's been saying that, thinking about it. And here's the thing, guys, when we say things and we're just thinking about it and thinking about it and thinking about it, that drains your energy. It drains your energy. So here's what I want to suggest that you do. Instead of worrying about it, I want you to first write it down. You know, if you follow me, you guys know I'm always talking about writing. Write it down, write it down. So write it down, write what that stretch goal is, write it down. And then I want you to write down 5. I'm pushing. I know I normally say 3. No, I'm saying 5 5 actions that are going to help you move that stretch goal forward. So in his case, excuse me, in his case, what are 5 things he can do so that he can actually fulfill upon his declaration to write that book? So before, until now, before, he could have been spending all his time worrying about that. He could have been talking about it for years, right? I don't know. Tell me if that's true or not. He could have been thinking about it and thinking about it and thinking about, yeah, I'm really going to write that book. Yeah, I need to write that book. I need to finish that book. I was in the same position. Oh, I really need to do this. I really wanted to create a journal. Yeah, I want to write a journal. I want to create a journal. I want to create a journal for my clients and for everybody to be able to use and write their thoughts down. I want to create a journal. How long did I talk about that? Every time I talk about it and I'm not being about it, it created worry. It created energy that was sitting on me. Yeah, I said I was going to do this. Yeah, still talking about it. Yes, and it still has not happened. Okay, so every time Rod thinks about, yep, that book, yep, I'm going to write that book in a year, that's energy being drained. And what we want to do is we want to take that energy, the energy of worrying about our goals, worrying about our life projects, worrying about how we didn't fulfill up on our dreams. We're going to take that energy and we're going to repurpose it. We're going to take that energy and we're going to repurpose it, okay? And human behavior sometimes dictates that we get scared, we get fearful, we get confronted, we start procrastinating. I won't do it today. I'll do it tomorrow. Tomorrow. Okay, no, not tomorrow. Then tomorrow comes. Oh, no, not today. I'll do that. Yeah, no, not today. I know, Monday. How many of us have said, Monday is the day I'm going to start that diet? Yeah, I'm sitting there eating my donuts. But I'm like, Monday it is, right? Okay, no, not Monday. I'm going to start this new program. Next month I'm going to start this new program around my health and getting even more fit, fine, and foxy in my 50s. Yes, okay. Am I waiting till May 1st? Absolutely not. No, that's a cop out. No, and no. I'm actually starting right now. I want you to decide today. Do I choose to worry? Or do I choose to believe? Do I choose to worry? Or do I choose to believe? I know what happened before. I know, I get it. I know, people did stuff. People let you down. They betrayed you. They let you down. You let yourself down. You've been talking about this project. You've been saying you're going to change your life in this way and that way. I know, I have it. I got it. I'm no different than you. That was me. I got it. But the wonderful thing, we are still here, we are still living, we are still breathing, so we can say, until now. Yes, I procrastinated before, until now. Yes, I took my dreams and I put them on a shelf because cousin so-and-so and mama and daddy and my ex said, you got to be crazy to think that you can do that. You always got some get-rich scheme going on. I know all that happened, but we can say until now. And we're going to take that energy of worrying. We're going to take that energy of being concerned about what people think, okay, about our dreams. We're going to take all of that energy and we're going to take it back. We're going to take it back. Santa is saying, yes, we're going to take it back, okay? We're going to throw back all the energy, the negative energy that we got from those crazy cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs co-workers. Not dealing with that. We're not dealing with that. We're going to get tunnel vision. We're going to get tunnel vision and we are going to focus on believing that every single goal, every single dream that we have dreamt is going to come to fruition. And the way that we're going to do that, the way that we're going to get tunnel vision and actually manifest miracles, like having that book be written to where you can say, I am a published author. I am a published author. Actually land on that new career. Say, I have this new job. I have the job that I dreamt about. Being able to say, I now live in the place that I said I wanted to live in. It's real. It's real. I have that banging body. Yes. I have that banging body that I said I would have. Right? My family have benefited from all of the goals that I have set forth and actually fulfilled upon. Can you imagine? Can you imagine having a life that's so filled with joy and where you're so focused? You're so focused and you're bringing all this goodness into your life that people even around you get to enjoy the fruits of your favor. I tell my family all the time, you guys are so blessed. Y'all get to enjoy the fruits of my favor. Okay? Can you imagine? Can you imagine that being true? But listen, that's not the important part. Excuses are tools of the incompetent. Those who use them rarely succeed. Hey, Josh, come on in here. I want to bring my son in here. I want him to hear this quote, okay? Excuses are tools of the incompetent. Those who use them rarely succeed. I just want you to hear this quote. Come say hi. You can say hi to the people.
Hi.
Hi to the people.
Hi.
He's like, don't make me get back on camera. Okay, so I want you to hear that quote. Excuses, he's trying to remember it now. Excuses are tools of the incompetent. Those who use them rarely succeed. We're not about that anymore. Thank you, Josh. We're not about that anymore. Okay, we ixay on that. Okay, and we're going to focus on like taking the worry, throwing it back on this Throwback Thursday, getting rid of the worry. We won't have time for that. We're going to focus on believing that we're actually going to fulfill upon every single one of our goals. And the way that we're going to do that, the best way to counteract worry is to deal with whatever's worrying you. If you are in the zone, you are committed to manifesting miracles in partnership, of course, manifesting miracles, fulfilling upon every single dream, every single goal that you have laid out. The best way to do that is to stay in action, but also deal with all that stuff that has you worried. Deal with the stuff that has you worried. Deal with it. Deal with it. One of the things that had me not so much worried, but like it was just energy. It was just energy right here, because I wouldn't do anything. Swat it away. I really want to write this journal. I really want to create a journal. I really want to create a journal. I really want to, because I'm always telling you guys, write this down, write this down, write this down. I said, I really want to create a journal that I could, have them purchase so they could write down what it is I'm saying. They can take their notes. But of course, what would I do? I really want to do that. That's too much energy being wasted. You know what I was worried about? Oh my gosh, how am I going to do this? How am I going to have the time? How am I going to have the time to create a journal? Oh my God, how do I create a journal? I don't even know how to do that. What is that? What does that mean? I don't know. Where are the coins coming from? Where are the coins coming from to write the journal? All this stuff, right? And what does that do? That sucks out our energy. It sucks out our energy. It sucks up our energy. You put a stake in the ground. You either are going to continue to worry about it and think about it, or you're actually going to do something about it. You're going to worry about it, or you're going to believe. Which one is it going to be? Which one is it going to be? And you guys, let me tell you this. I've spent years of my life worrying. Years upon years of worrying about this. How is this going to happen? Oh my gosh, I'm going to move from the West Coast to the East Coast. Oh Lord, how's that going to go? I don't know. Worrying. Over and over, worrying. So much lifetime spent. So much life energy spent worrying. Until now. So I am happy to say I took that energy about thinking about a journal, thinking about. I'm like, no, this is Miracle Manifesting Week. I said it on Monday. We are manifesting miracles this week. So Sophia, from that energy, from that place of believing that what you say you want, you will actually have. What will you do today, right? Guys, it is possible. It is possible. It is possible. My client said, I declare that I am going to land a contract. She said it. I declare I'm going to land a contract within the next 30 days. She took my course. She also is a private client too, so we work one-on-one. And she made that declaration. And I tell you, at the time, she was uncomfortable. Now, she gets contracts all the time, but in that time frame, she was like, I said, what does your heart say? Like, what's something that's just so wild and crazy that you want to say, but you're like, oh, I don't know, but you're stuck in the how, right? And so all you've been doing is worrying about it. You've just been worrying about it and worrying about it. So she spoke it. She spoke it. She declared it. Less than 30 days later, she has a contract, $21,000. And not for doing a whole lot of work. It's work that she does every day. It's easy stuff. $21,000. Who can get excited about making $21,000 in a month? Less than a month. $21,000. Guys, it's possible. And it's because she chose stop the worrying. Worry gets us nowhere. Worry actually shows that we really don't have faith, because they cannot coexist. You're either going to worry or you're going to believe, but they can't coexist. And you get to choose. You get to choose. And here's the thing, I'm not fooling myself. I know sometimes I can say, okay, I believe I'm going to get this journal done. I'm going to get it done. I'm excited about this. I want this to be something that's going to bless a lot of people. I can say that. And I can still start going into the how, start worrying a little bit. But the thing for you guys that I want to convey to you guys is not to let that time period last for too long. We're all human. So yes, we may worry. Absolutely. But don't get stuck there. Don't get stuck. Worry or believe. Worry or believe. Which one? And here's the thing. If you choose to believe, I am challenging you. My challenge for you today is to create 5 actions that you will take on over the next week. Okay, that doesn't mean next month. That doesn't mean, I'll get it done at some point. Worry or believe, which do you choose? Okay, 5 actions. 5 actions. That's all I'm asking for. You guys, if you can't get 5 things done in a week, okay, take that dream and throw it back on the shelf. Or at least stop talking about it, okay? Choose to worry or choose to believe. Which do you choose? God bless. God bless. Ciao, ciao. Yes.